Okay, so this is one of those days where you're like, just what was I thinking? I'm selling all my swordtails, not double sword guppies, actual swordtails. I don't know, I just decided I'd like to try some other things. Like I've got some Danios which I want to bring into this living room tank. So yeah, I'll give you a view of what I'm trying to catch and how I've had to completely destroy my tank to do it. Yeah, I watched a video the other day of a guy in Britain. I think he calls himself the Fish Tank. I think. Anyway, and he does all sorts of experiments, which is really interesting. And one of the ones he did was plants growing in just gravel, plants growing in potting mix, just normal run-of-the-mill potting mix, and the fancy, really expensive stuff from the pet shop, specifically supposed to grow plants. So I'm actually going to try the potting mix, because he found 4 out of 5 plants did better with the normal potting mix. And an interesting thing he found was, I mean, we don't have shrimps here, but he said his tropical shrimps and his snails they didn't do well with the proper aquatic, the proper plant growing media. So I do have snails, mainly ram's horns, and I want to breed some more of those, and I'd like to have another go at mystery snails. Last year I lost most of mine, mainly to a cold snap and moving tanks around. So now I'm getting more settled, so that's better. Yeah, so update in the fish room. We've just about finished the fish racks, which I'll take you out there in a minute, give you a quick show of. The racks actually look really good. I've just got to save up over the next year to get some proper lights over those tanks, because I want to grow proper plants, that I can sell to you later. Yeah, so trying to catch adult swordtails is an absolute mish. They are big, they are fast, and they are not dumb. They see a net and they're gone. Most of my platies are going. I'm just keeping the blues, because I like the blues. They're quite cute. I've got about 3 or 4 of them. Sorry. The tank is next to me. It's here. And I'm trying to catch these buggers, and out of the corner of my eye I can see them, and I'm like, can I get them? I'm just going to wait for the tank to clear up. What else is new? I've got some new guppies coming. I have bought 4 elephant ear males. Blue and red, I think. There might be a black one, I'm not sure. Just depends on what's available. I've been trying to get hold of those for a long time. Yeah, so that'll be my new stock for the year. I bought some fish last week off a local breeder that was giving up guppies. So there's some very interesting ones there. Over the next couple of weeks, as I move the tanks to the new rack, I will try and get photos. So I'll show you those next week. Yeah, I've got a few product reviews to do, a couple of filters, and hang on. Well, I suppose it's a hang on front for having your fry in. Anyway, I'll do that next week, because today looks like it's going to be insane trying to move tanks and catch these fish to deliver tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, something I am going to do, and I'd love your comments down below. I want to print out a basic, you're the first time owner of goldfish or guppies, with all the basic stuff like how much to feed them, what to feed them, basics on how to do a water change, and the essential buying list, because you answer these questions every day. Well, every day you sell something, or people message me all the time. So I thought I'd just do a printout, so that when someone buys a fish, I could just go, here you go, any extra questions, give me a message, which they do, which is pretty good. So is there something that you think should be in there other than an essential buying list, like add in filter, off the top of my list, a filter, a net, where do you get your gravel? I say Bunnings, it's the cheapest. You know, basic food. I always say a gravel vac, absolute must. Yeah, that's going to be on the list. Is there anything else you can think of that should be on the essentials? Then I'll do an extras at list, like lights I don't see as an essential unless you've got live plants. They just make it easier for us to see the fish. I'm sure these fish are just like tormenting me. They're like, haha, we're at the front of the tank, but you're busy, so you can't catch us. Yeah, so is there something that you can think of? Because if I make this, I could make it available for everybody who sells fish, and you can print them out yourself and hand them out to your personal customers. Yeah, let me know what you think, because yeah, many moons ago, I hate to admit this, I actually owned a pet shop when I was in my 20s, when I was young and dumb, and I thought pet shops would be all unicorns and fairies. It's not. I lasted about 8 months before I went bankrupt. Yeah, things you do when you're young and you don't really know. So yeah, that's many years ago. Yeah, and back then I just think I had goldfish and all the other pets, which is something actually I wouldn't mind talking about, is this new thing of all the pet shops not selling pets. I'm like, I don't know, what do you think? I'm 50-50 for and against. I think it stops like spur of the moment buying of animals, but that also, I believe, puts backyard breeders into the underground. What's your thoughts? Like, I used to breed rabbits and I used to supply the shops, and now they don't even sell those. Animates went in there the other day. They only sell fish. That's it. No mice, rats, guinea pigs, mice. No kittens, puppies. Kittens and puppies puppies definitely I agree with. They used to do kittens through the SPCA. That I thought was a good idea. They seem to have stopped that too now. But they don't even sell budgies. I'm like, well, which do you think's better? Going direct to the breeder or going through a shop? My thought is that it makes it more open for the bad backyard breeders, those that are just doing it for cash and they don't actually put the animals first. Because that way, as a pet shop owner, you can't vet who you're getting the animals from. You have no control over that anymore. You're just supplying the products. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on that? I mean, yeah, like I'm 50-50 on it. Anyway, I will go out and do some video footage of the fish room that is coming along. My goal is to move at least a tank a day to the new rack to finish the first one. Yeah, so I'll give you a quick look at that. And yeah, that's kind of the update for the week. So yeah, let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. Like, share, dislike if you want. Yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think pet shops should or shouldn't sell, well, puppies I'm not so keen on, but any other things, like, should they still be selling budgies and bunnies and guinea pigs and things like that? What do you think? Yeah, like I said, I'm sort of 50-50 on it. If they stay too long, yeah, they get a bit messed up. Like, I used to own a Chihuahua that was, you couldn't crate him. There's no way you could stick him in a crate because he'd spent the first 3 months, I think, of his life. He was nearly 6 months old when I got him. And he'd been in a small pet shop cage for like 3 months, I think. He was crazy. Like, even in the front of a ute, he would bounce from one window to the other all day until he finally fell asleep. Nothing smaller. He would just bounce and scream and cry and try and get out. So, yeah, dogs I agree, it shouldn't be there. But who's actually, you know, monitoring backyard breeders? Anyway, so I will get on with this. I'll stop rambling. Yeah, so I'll go out, do a video of what I have done this week. It's been pretty insane. Yeah, like, subscribe, send me your comments. What do you want to see? Yeah, see you later, guys. We'll see you soon. Okay, well, the reflection in here is really bad because it's in my living room. And you see that little black blob? Nope, it's gone again. There's platies in here I've got to catch. That's another sword. I'm trying to catch everything because I want to redo this whole tank. See, you can't really see anything because of the reflection. It's horrible. Well, there you go. There's a sword male that's going to go to Hannah tomorrow in Matamata. There's one hiding. So this tank needs a major overhaul. I just didn't really intend to do it today. Right, well, while that clears a bit, there's a few in the bag. So that's 4. I've got to catch 6 more. Oh no, I lie. There are 6 in there. So I have 5 more to catch today, and I've got another guy coming today who wants some. So he's probably going to get all the babies. I was just going to keep some, I think, the orange and white, because I've got some orange and whites that are making babies. Hang on a minute. Alright, so the quick update. The racks are up. Well, that rack's done. Try and video, so then the husband sticks the broom under your feet. Nice one. Anyway, so now the mission is to move all these tanks to over there, to put ply under there instead of these boards, which I don't like because some of them are warped and I think it's just a bit dangerous underneath tanks. Got a bit of LED strip under there, got another one coming for down there, which I will now sit down on the floor. Give you a bit of a look at what's available in here. Excuse the side of me in the background. So I haven't got a light on them yet, so they don't show up too well. There's a lot of galaxies, there's a few Japanese blues, there's a couple of platinum reds. See if I can get it to focus properly. There we go. There's a red male. There's a female in there as well. I think there's another red around somewhere. So as I sort through everything, they're just getting ones that I'm not keeping, I'm just popping in here. Just males. So yeah, that's a bit of a quick update for you. Nothing overly exciting at this stage. And the mission for next week is to build the last wall and put a door on, so it'll all be sealed, which is a bit I'm looking forward to, because then these will be a bit warmer. They are dropping down to just below 20 degrees at night, so the rush is on to get this done. Oh yeah, I made under gravel, you know, under gravel filters like we used to have years back, and they don't do them anymore because they don't make any money out of them. I could do a video on how to make those if you like, which I've noticed that the stone has popped up. So years gone by, this is how we used to do it. So yeah, if you like, let me know if you want me to do a video on how to make DIY under gravel filters. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and catch the rest of those swordtails to be delivered tomorrow. I do like those little galaxies. They're quite cute. These are all very young. They'll all grow as similar size to these big guppy boys. So yeah. Alright, catch you later guys. And I'll do another update next week. See you later.